Y'all, we really need to realize just how much TikTok changed the game. I mean, let's keep in mind how new social media is, period. But TikTok did something that no other social media had. And it really let people, just anyone, go viral like really quickly. And that isn't just about like people like getting fame or notoriety. It's about how quickly the average person could reach hundreds, thousands, even millions of people. And that was a dramatic change to how social media works because in other social media environments, you had to already have a following really to or you had to really slowly build a following, right? Like if you wanted to have a million followers, it would help if you already had a bunch of fans somewhere else. And with the 1 minute video format that TikTok started with, it changed all that. You could start with your first video and then the next day have a million followers. That had never been done before. And what that was a democratization of the internet, which kind of brought it back to the way it was initially conceived, but with like algorithmic superpower and the knowledge of previous social media platforms. And in a time where the technology is good enough for us to be making like really good quality videos from home. Now, obviously, there are business and political interests and all kinds of things which are leading to them shutting down TikTok, which, like, I know there's a whole, like, sky is falling or like boy who cried wolf thing with the TikTok ban, but they're not playing and they never have been playing. And I think it's important to recognize that, right? Like, sometimes people keep saying the same thing and it's never going to happen. And sometimes they keep saying it because they keep trying it and it just hasn't worked yet. But if they keep trying it, eventually it's going to, and it looks like it will. When TikTok is gone, not only will we go back essentially to the way it was before, but it'll be even worse because they have greater tools for censorship on other platforms. Even Instagram, when they started doing Reels, they stole the idea from TikTok and they realized, fuck, we got to let some people go viral or we're going to lose everybody to this new platform. And they did. And so even Instagram got better and they started paying people money because TikTok was doing it. Like, this app is a really big deal and losing it is worse than we think. I've said in other videos for many different reasons, download anything on this app that you have enjoyed. Become an archivist, right? And start sharing it everywhere. And I mean, like, it would help if you have the like creators' permission to share it because some creators don't want their stuff on other platforms, and I totally respect that. But like, really, this stuff could all just disappear and it would take away like so many billions of hours of our being able to connect with each other in like ways that humankind has never seen. And that's something that's so valuable that we shouldn't forget about it. If the connections that we have made here did not matter, they would not be trying so hard to take it away. The reason they are leaving Instagram and Facebook and Twitter is because they already have control over those power structures. And the built-in way that those things work is to prioritize what is already popular for the empire. TikTok doesn't really do that. Like it or not, we are going to have to start using things like Mastodon, and hopefully someone will create another platform that's something like this. But the truth is that we will never not be in enemy territory if we're on one of the big apps. And, I'm a black leftist creator, so I know how bad shit is, even on TikTok, but still, it still offered way more than any of the other ones did. So don't sleep. Any connections on here that have meant anything to you, any content that you have enjoyed, reach out to people. Like, make those human connections because we're going to need to stay connected with each other. And we're not going to be able to do it as easily on social media platforms. We have to start thinking creatively. I'm going to keep saying this. Nothing is going to change until we change. We have to change the way that we interact with these systems. No one is asking you to give up social media. I believe that social media is a quantum leap forward for humankind for a number of reasons. But of all the constrictions that are coming our way because of the way that this country is going in a hard right-wing, overtly fascist direction, we're going to need to do more if we want to be able to keep the lines open. They're not going to make it easy for us, and we have to fight back harder. That's just where we are.